Hello, good morning. My name is Harkanzel Kenyumiele, and I'm a spiritumentalist. What we do as a spiritumentalist is spirit and mind catalysis. And what do you really know, or what does that really mean by spirit mind catalysis? I've come to understand over many times of research that when people have the understanding and the mastery over the spirit nature and the mind, then things begin to come into alignment and coordinates are being plotted. Now, when these coordinates are being plotted, it makes it easier for man to understand who he really is. The problem is that many of us do not really understand who we are, who we were born to be, our life purpose, and all of those things being put together. And the very first thing I would love to tell everyone here today is that yes, I understand that it's important to know about your life purpose and what your purpose is all about. According to the the Twain principle is the principle of inception, of creation and destruction, of the yin and the yang, of the positive and the negative, of the north and the south, of the yes and the no. Some people call it the law of duality or the principle of duality. But I choose to call it the Twain's principle. It's a principle of parallel options and choices that comes about happenstances and circumstances that many times we cannot really have power over the effect. However, we have the jurisdiction of its course to choose which side we must become. But many people do not really understand how to make that work until it's pretty much too late. Okay, I'm going into understanding your purpose. Now, purpose, as I'll make people understand, is not just one thing you were born to do. Many people have problems really understanding that part of purpose. Purpose is not one thing. Now, we all have a ground purpose, and that ground purpose is the same for everyone. And what is that ground purpose? The ground purpose is that you are to live out the course of your existence. Your existence was brought about by a cause, and you have the power to bring about the effect of such a course. And that's the same for everybody upon the face of the earth. But you also do need to understand that everybody, if you keep choosing that one purpose, you'd really miss it. It's something many people never get to catch. Many people never get to live at the end or beginning of their lives. Now, however, there are purposes. There is a ground purpose, and that's the same for everyone on the surface of the earth, and that is to fulfill what you were called or made to be. Now, there are purposes that you do need to know, and those are the things that will lead you to the grand purpose. Nobody achieves the grand purpose because the truth of the matter is nobody really knows the grand purpose. It's so encoded and mysterious and full in secrets that it's very hard for some people to really understand it. However, it is knowing the purposes that will lead you into line of that general grand purpose, as it were. Now, purposes have seasons and they have times. There's a time that you have certain talent, certain people come into your lives, but you need to learn to know how to make use of everything that comes into your life. Now, everything that comes to your life has a purpose. Now, when you're conscious of the purpose of things, then you know how to approach them. You know the protocol approach, and you know how to really make them work for you. Now, this is not an exhaustive session. It's just an introductory to Spiritumentalysis, looking at purpose as well. Now, the further sessions I'll be having with you online will be demystifying or breaking out these purposes so that you can really understand how to connect with your true self. And many people have issues understanding where they are. They keep circling on the same point of life, and it can be very frustrating. But that is why I'm here, to see how I can make everything easier for you. Understand this. We all have purposes on the earth. We all have a grand purpose, which is the same for everyone. But what you do need to know is your purposes, and they come with seasons and they come with time. And that is what I'll be teaching. That is what I'll be showing in the next sessions and the next videos that'll be coming up shortly. So when they come up, subscribe so that you will be the first to know when the next Spiritumentalysis session comes up. Always remember, my name is Harkanzel Kenyumiele, I'm a development and empowerment strategist, and I always want to end with this: unleashing Soteria, Lambano Soteria. Have a great day, and ciao.